What is up, you guys? It is Jay the Grand. Welcome back to another combat sports related video here today. That's right, we got another reaction here, man. And I want to apologize for being, gone for a week, but I got sick. It is what it is. That's life. But we're back to it. I've missed y'all. I love y'all. And today we got something special. I'm doing Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier 2 UFC promo, the rematch. I did do another one in the past, but because it's now official, Conor and Dustin have both signed the papers, the contracts. It's official. I had to do another trailer. So let's do this. If you enjoy, show some love. Maybe hit that sub button and become part of the family. Hit that like button if you enjoy. And hit that bell button to stay up to date with yours truly. Let's not waste any more time. Screen. Let's get straight to it, man. Boom.
It's the McGregor lineage. We are bled on the battlefield.
Excited for this one.
Trace my lineage back to the highlands where we fought invaders off of our land. I have my family sword. It's a claymore. It's wrapped in sheepskin, and I have it hanging on the banisters of my stairs just to remind me of where I come from and who I am. We are warriors. We are fighters.
I like the song choice. It's a good song. As we all know, the first one, Conor took Dustin out, but things have changed in the last 6 years, man. I'm telling you, things are going to be different. I have a feeling this is going to be a good one. This one could beat Dustin. Conor, excuse me. He beat Dustin too. He's the best lightweight of all time. Common enemy there.
If anything adversity's taught me in the past is when times are good, be grateful. And when times like this, be graceful.
We know you'll be back stronger than ever. Appreciate you sticking around for us.
And who I am, we are warriors, we are fighters. There's a lot of politics in the game. The fight game is full of sharks, but I'm the fucking whale. So I want what's mine.
Business-wise, he is. He's the great white man. And Conor's the man right now. That was a good fight right there. That's Dan Hooker and Dustin Poirier. That was a good fight.
And here we have Conor and Poirier getting ready to fight. And Conor says 155, so that is good news. Although Dana White told the media he thinks it's done.
I think that's good for Dustin. He's not going to have to cut as much. When they fought the first time, it was at 145. And both of them, they don't have to cut as much weight now. Find out 155, a little more natural. It's a little bit more of a natural weight cut, because they're not going down so low. They're not killing themselves as much.
You and Conor have obviously fought before 6 years ago, and I'm wondering, you've come a long way. There was so much bad blood going into that fight and trash talk and back and forth. You look dramatically different.
I don't know how many fights I've had since that fight. But I've learned a lot of lessons. I took some L's after that. I've got a lot of W's. They were all lessons. I'm a better fighter.
They both took some L's, took some W's.
More well-rounded, more patient, more mature.
I agree.
And I've been doing this a long time and pushing myself to the limits every day. So I just want to do it right, man, and give it my all the right way.
Oh, I made history here tonight. I set another record. I'm the first fighter in UFC history that...
Sorry, guys. I mute myself when I cough for y'all. Because I love y'all. Dead ass.
It's time! We were all witness to history, greatness, toughness, personified.
That was a great fight, man. That was Dustin versus Max Holloway. That was a hell of a fight. And he won that fight. He beat Max. Well done.
I cannot do it, and that's what I do.
The talking, the calling people out, the acting crazy, that's not what I do. I fight and I earn it. If I have to fight a few more fights because I'm not talking, then I'll fight these fights.
I come from a place, Dublin 12. It is a hard-working town, a small little suburb.
You're looking at a fighting veteran. I've came through it all. I've been through it all.
We'll see.
I've been on both sides of the world.
This is a hell of a fight.
I've been on this side.
I've been close to the mountaintop. I've been knocked down and I've climbed back over and over again, 2 different weight classes. And I would never stand right here and ask for something I didn't earn.
It's a hell of a matchup right here.
Here he is, the king of Lafayette, Louisiana, Dustin Poirier.
Let's do it, man. I'm ready. I am ready to see this. Well done. There you guys have that, man. Shout out to MMA Sports Planet. As you all know, every time I do these kind of promos, I always give my thoughts. So here we have Conor McGregor, Dustin Poirier going at it for the second time in 6 years. Let me say something starting out. 6 years is a long time in the fight game, man. People can improve several times over that amount of time, you know. And I think it's safe to say both these men have improved. Both these men have. It's obviously going to be at a different weight class, at a more natural weight class. Watching Dustin improve, I think, like he said, he's more mature. He's more experienced. I think his striking, his ground game, his wrestling, everything has improved since his first bout against Conor McGregor. Now, Conor, I think he's gotten better also at striking. I think he's gotten even better than he was against Dustin. He's gotten better, like I said, at striking. He's more mature, more experienced as well. So the question is, who wins this one, right? And it's been such a long time. You can't say that it's probably going to go the way it did in the first one. I don't think it will. I don't know. It's very, very close. We got to see how Dustin looks against Conor. And this is another thing that I think it's safe to say, just because of how big Conor is now. He is such a big name that I think there's been people that he's fought in the past that have kind of became deer in headlights when they walked into the octagon. I'm talking about several people, like Aldo. I think Aldo was honestly a deer in headlights, and a lot of that had to do because of the mental warfare as well. Him, I think honestly, Cowboy was the best example, and that's not an excuse, you know, for why Conor won. Conor earned those wins. Don't get me wrong, but there's been several guys that have been deer in headlights, and they're not even themselves. Do I think Dustin will be one of those individuals? I don't think so. I think he's been in enough wars, and he's already fought Conor. He's already fought him. So I think he'll be fine as far as that regard, as far as that goes. If I had to pick who wins based off what I've seen in the last fights, I mean, Dustin fought Dan Hooker in his last one, I believe, and Conor fought Cowboy. There wasn't much to go off in that Cowboy fight since it was so short. I think I'll go with Conor, you know. And keep in mind, I don't really like Conor, honestly. Personally, I don't like him. I think he says too much, he talks too much, and he doesn't win enough. But I do think he's a world-class fighter, and he's the best thing that maybe has ever happened to the UFC as far as business. You know, I'm being honest though. You know, I'm an honest person, and I think he gets the win in a war. I think they're going to go to war, and I honestly think they're both going to be durable enough to where it goes to decision, and I think he wins. I think he probably has more power, not by much, but I think he has more power, especially in that, you know, that piston of a right hand that he has, and so that's how I think it goes down. Dustin could win as well. I could be wrong. I think it's gonna be very close, honestly, or it could be dead wrong and someone knocks the other out. Who knows? You know, that could also happen, especially in a war. One guy gives out, the other comes out on top. That could happen as well. So those are my thoughts. As far as wrestling, I honestly don't think that's going to be much of a factor. I don't see any ground game plan from either one. I think they both have, you know, the utmost confidence in their own striking ability, and I think they both have something to prove. You know, Dustin, can he avenge himself? Can he avenge that loss? Conor, can he show that he's still world-class lightweight and a world-class UFC fighter? You know, because that Cowboy fight didn't give us much to go off of, and honestly, it looked like Cowboy was a deer in headlights. Like he didn't belong there, you know, which is surprising because Cowboys, as tough as they come. And that's, like I said, there's no excuse. Conor beat him fair and square. You know, that's not his fault that the guy's deer in headlights. He's just that big of a name, and he's that good at mental warfare. Not that he talked shit to Cowboy, because he really didn't, but you know what I mean. But yeah, guys, that's my thoughts. I think Conor gets it done by decision. I can't wait. You know, I'm usually, to be honest, I'm not right. So I probably am wrong about this, but that's my honest opinion. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the reaction. I hope you enjoyed this promo. Shout out to, once again, MMA Sports Planet. They do a hell of a job. But I'll catch you in the next video. This is Jay the Great signing out. Peace.